Want to make sure your children never stop speaking to each other after you're gone? One of the hardest things families go through isn't just losing a loved one. It's watching the family fall apart over what was left behind. In this video, I'm going to show you how to stop family fights over inheritance before they start. In the next few minutes, you're going to learn 3 key things that can help you protect your family from inheritance battles. First, we'll look at what really causes family fights over inheritance, and it's probably not what you think. Second, I'll walk you through the steps you can take right now to prevent those fights from ever happening. And third, I'll show you how to make sure your wishes are honored without tearing your family apart. You know that one dish your family always asks you to make? The one no one else seems to get quite right? Now imagine you pass away and no one ever wrote down the recipe. Everyone tries to recreate it, but it's not the same. That's what happens when you don't leave clear, honest instructions about your estate. Your family may try to honor you, but without guidance, it turns into confusion, frustration, and sometimes heartbreak. It's not just about the money, though. It's about making sure your family understands what mattered to you and how to carry it forward without falling apart. Let's start with what really causes family fights over inheritance. Most of the times it's not greed, it's emotions. It's when people don't know what to expect or they're caught off guard by a decision they didn't see coming. It's feeling like someone got more than they deserved or that old wounds from childhood are opening up again. And all of that happens while people are grieving, which only makes it worse. Now here's the truth a lot of people miss. Having legal documents like a will or a trust is important, but it's not enough. You can have a will that's perfectly legal, but if it's vague, outdated, or doesn't match your other documents, it can still lead to fights. You need more than a will. You need a full plan. That includes powers of attorney, healthcare directives, and making sure all of your beneficiary designations, like for retirement accounts and insurance, line up with what's in your will. But even a great legal plan can fall apart without communication. You've got to talk to your family. Have the hard conversations before you die. Call a family meeting. Bring your lawyer if you need to. What matters is that your family isn't left guessing. The more they know ahead of time, the less likely they are to argue later. If you're planning to give more to one child than another, or leave something to someone outside the family, explain why. That doesn't mean your reasons have to please everyone, but a simple written letter kept with your will can make all the difference in how people feel after you're gone. Also, be careful about who you choose as your executor or trustee. If you know your kids don't get along, don't pick one of them to manage the estate. That's asking for trouble. Sometimes the best option is a neutral party or even a professional who won't stir up tension. And don't forget to update your plan. Life changes. People get married, divorced, have kids, pass away. Review your estate plan every 3 to 5 years or anytime something major happens in your life. Outdated documents are one of the biggest causes of family conflicts. Finally, don't let the state decide what happens to your stuff. If you die without a will, the state law takes over, and it probably won't match what you would have wanted. That's when some of the worst fights happen. Someone gets left out. Someone inherits who shouldn't. And suddenly your family is in court, spending money and time they'll never get back. Now you know the key steps to preventing family fights over inheritance. But there's one more. Not having a will. A will is a foundation, but without one, the state decides who gets what, not you. And that's when the real fights start. So if you're not sure what happens when someone dies without a will, or if you want to see the kind of mess it can cause, watch this video next. It'll walk you through what really happens under New Jersey law and how easy it is to avoid the most painful and expensive consequences.